Hell, oh, Spence Snake here, coming at you with another figure review. I know, right? What is going on? We're like actually doing what we said. We're getting through these figures. Excited. Today, we have the Marvel Legends series, Kree Sentry Buff, Genis-Vell. As I said in my unboxing, really don't know a lot about this guy. I did a little bit of research on him. Something about he's like the offspring of Captain Marvel, but from his mother, and was given something like the Marvel genes. I don't know. Very mysterious character. Definitely going to be looking a bit more into this guy. But frankly, I just care about the figure because he looks so freaking cool. And I was most likely going to use him for a base for my Captain Marvel figure in my Ultimate Universe. But we shall see. Haven't quite decided on that one yet. Anyway, onto this guy. We've got the box here. We have some nice comic art here. A picture of the Captain Genis-Vell and the planet Earth there. And the exact same picture on the other side there, just literally mirrored. On the back, you have a little bit of a bio. Feel free to read that. And then you see, here's the rest of the figures in the wave. This is number 6. We're going to work our way down these, and then we'll finish with Captain Marvel. That is the plan. And then after we've done her, of course, we will be working on to the buff itself. So, let's get into this guy. Okay, I just want to show you, this is actually interesting art. This is different. So now the box is actually just cardboard, and all plastic is here. Whereas here's the box for Magic. You can see you've got the plastic front, and then she came in like this clamshell here, but didn't have packaging. It didn't have a front. So it's interesting that you actually now get like a window thing. Very cool. I kind of like it. Okay, so here we have Genis-Vell out of the packaging. What do we think? Honestly, meh. It's a bit, I mean, straight off the bat, it's the Wolf Cap base figure with, or Wonder Man base figure with shoulder pads, wrist gauntlets, and that's about it really. There's nothing else here of really kind of substance. Or any kind of new sculpting. The helmet and the shoulder pads and the holster and the gauntlets are the really new things. You have this thing around it, so mine has this little kind of like nick here. So honestly, I don't know what this is. It's a completely floating piece and it irritates me already. I don't know if it's something specific about the character or if it's just, it's supposed to be like a strap that goes across. So it's not a strap though, it's like a tube. So I'm not a fan of it. And they finally give us a working holster. Kinda. They've given us half a working holster. So it's hollow. I'll take it. You know, it's better than having a solid plastic gun in a solid plastic holster. One real gripe about this figure is, besides what I've said already, like it's nothing really wow, is the neck. It sits very high, or the head sits very high on the neck, so there is a lot of movement there before you even start the hinge. Not a big fan of that. From a lot of angles, it's very ugly. But the paint scheme, oh man, I love the paint scheme. It just looks absolutely fantastic. I love this shade of green. Such a gorgeous green. The gold looks really, really nice as well, but we've seen this gold before. And the black cosmic dot things, very, very cool. Simple, but very, very, very cool. So let's have a close-up look at that detail. So as you can see from the face sculpt, it's pretty cool. It's got the dots going all the way throughout and some nice like pearlescent silver. I think they're silver eyes. Can't quite make it out. As you see, my what's this bit called? The fin on my helmet's a bit warped, so I'll need to heat that up. But the whole helmet is a soft plastic on an actual face. I don't know how much the head's actually sculpted. Based on the size of it, I'm going to say not a lot. The logo itself, simple green paint on. You can barely even see it in this current light. It looks a lot more, it stands out a lot more into the naked eye, but on camera it does look a bit meh. These shoulder pads are the same rubber as the helmet, so very soft. As you can see, this one's a little bit warped from coming out of the packaging before he's had his arm held up holding the gun. As mentioned, you've seen the gold bracelets. They are separate pieces. They do float, so they can rotate around, or if you heat them off, you could take them off if you need to. And so is the gun. I'll show that in a moment. And then he does have a nice little green kind of emblem, similar to what is on his chest. Again, it's not really coming up well on the camera, but it's quite clear to the naked eye. And then taking that all the way down to his feet, as you can see, the green follows all the way through to the bottom of his feet. And it's this nice like pearlescent thing. They've done that quite a few times with the plastic. And on the back, get some nice shimmer again with that same groove. Got a bit of a blemish there, but you know, it's nothing to tell. Nothing to be worried about. Same there and there. And you can see the deco of the dots going through his torso. The more I look at that back of that holster, the more it bothers me. It is just a bit ugly to see the gun poking through. But this isn't Alien, so, you know, that might be just be the way they do it over there. I think some holsters do it like that, but I think generally they cover full. Actually, he's got a peg on the back of his top because this has also been used for the Grim Reaper who had the cape. I do like that the shoulder pads and the helmet are quite neat and clean. There's not really much blemishes or anything on them. So all in all, happy with the details. Okay, so let's go over articulation. Now, as we said, the head, you've got a lot of movement there on the ball, and it's quite loose. It's a bit almost like the Gladiator. Not quite there, but it is there. You've also got a disc. Oh god, see? So you can bring that all the way back, get him to look, well, you can actually get him to look even further up, but then you've got a massive gap there. And you can go all the way down, but it literally like his head's been decapitated, it's falling off. I'm not a fan of that. Pivot, left and right, and of course, full 360. Sorry, I'm all over there. Now, the shoulder pads, they're going to hinder a little bit. You can go up to there, and as you can see, they're warping slightly. So if you leave it like that, it's going to warp like that. So you can rotate around full 360 degrees, but you won't be able to like have the arm round, obviously, because that's going to catch. So bear that in mind. Doesn't seem to hinder the bicep rotation, which is good. Full 360 degrees there. Oh, sorry, blurring. Double joint in the elbow, except this one's not bending. There we go. Double in the elbow. As I said, this is floating, so that's not going to hinge your articulation as well. And you can rotate in the wrist, full 360 degrees, hinge from there to there. The right hand has a trigger finger for the gun, and we'll go over that in a moment. Has an ab crunch, forward that much, back that much. Has a waist rotation, full 360 degrees. It's nice and ratchety as well. You can do a Spartan kick of that. Has a bicep rotation 360. Now the gun is going to hinder it slightly, but you can go all the way around. Double bend in the knee. Now it has a full 360 here, but this one is stuck on me, so I can't show you that. But this one you can see can go all the way around. Just need to heat this up, pop it off, and then put it back on, it'll be fine. And the ankle can go from there to there, with a pivot from there to there. And courtesy of the late Glenn Webb, here is his further splits with both feet still firmly on the ground. For accessories, Genis-Vell comes with his pistol. Now we've not seen this before, definitely spacey. Mine's a little bit warped, just a little bit, not massively, so I'm okay with it. It kind of looks a bit like Han Solo's gun with like the pipes to the one side. That's about the only really kind of comparison. Yeah, we've not seen this before. It's very kind of cool. Quite like it. It's nice. Fits his hand solid. You saw at the start of the video, and also fits in the holsters you've already seen throughout the review. Now, the other accessory is this thing, which let's see if we can take it off, because I'm not a fan of it. It's bugging me. Yeah, actually, it comes off nice, simple. It's literally like an elastic band. It's just, I don't know what this is supposed to be. I don't know if it's supposed to be something super important to the character, but all in all, I don't like it at all. Sorry, I know I'm griping about it. I do apologise. Final accessory it comes with is the Kree Sentry buff part, and we will look at this when we look at the full figure later on, but he comes with the right leg. Okay, size comparison. Genis-Vell stands to the top of his head 6 3/4 inches tall, to the top of his fin 7 inches tall, which is about 17.5 centimeters. Here he stands next to the Tiger Stripe Wolverine from the Apocalypse Wave. Here he stands next to Bucky Cap, who I was actually going to use for my Ultimate Captain Marvel, because I don't know, I think this is a bit too bulky. Here he is next to my Hyperion stand-in Venom, same body mold. Here he is next to Sunfire, and here he is with my own personal comic version of Guardians of the Galaxy. You've got Select Groot, Select Drax, Select Gamora, Select Rocket, and my mid-customs Star-Lord. And then finally, Nova. So there you go, guys. That is my review. Final thoughts on this figure. Would I recommend him? If you're a massive fan of the character, yeah. If you want to like get them for custom Kree army build, yeah. If you're not bothered by the character, you don't care about the bath, I'd say an easy pass. Just a few nitpicks here. The shoulder pads and the helmet. I mean, I was talking to Hazel about this last night, and while these shoulder pads, they do bug me, I don't think they could do them any better. The way they sit on the actual figure, I think is the only way they could have done it. They could have maybe made them pop out a little bit further, so give a little bit more clearance for them to go arms to go up. But I think all in all, you know, it's a good job. And I would rather them like this than like hanging off of like the neck. You know, sometimes they get them with like hinges or just straight rubber attached them to the neck. But let me know what you guys think. Do you like this figure? Are you going to pick this up? Is this one that you guys have been waiting for? Or I suppose all in all, it's a solid figure. It's just, I don't know, something about it just bugs me. I can't put my finger on what, but it's definitely the neck. I'm not a fan of the way the neck situates. I think I'll most likely, if I really want to, I might Dremel the head a bit to make just the head sit a little bit lower on it. So that is my review, guys. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to try and get on to the next one as soon as possible. So stay tuned to this channel, and I'm going to catch you in that next one. See ya.
Can't stick around, have to keep moving on. Guess what lies ahead? Only one way to find out. Must keep on moving ahead. No time for guessing, follow my plan instead. Trusting in what you can see. Take my lead, I'll set you free. Follow me.
It's actually a very, very cool picture. You can see, like, it looks like it's planet Earth. Like, there's some countries there. Oh, my mind's gone blank. You got the boot and the head of the thing. I'm just going to cut that bit.